Happy Friday. I'm here to bring you a bonus episode of Two Economies to talk about jobs and interest rates. First, the jobs report. We lost a bunch of them. It's terrible, mostly in healthcare. You can thank the big beautiful bill for all those cuts to Medicaid. At the same time, though, we're losing a lot of our labor force, thanks to the big beautiful bill and all that funding to ICE and the draconian immigration policies getting rid of most of our labor force. I hope you're sensing a theme and remember who's responsible. But I'm getting a little irritated with the lousy reporting around interest rates and jobs and what Jerome Powell did and did not say in Jackson Hole. Yes, Jerome Powell left the door open for lowering interest rates due to job concerns. However, the Fed's criteria is about the unemployment rate, meaning that the labor force is outstripping the job market. We will not know the price situation for sure until next Thursday, September 11th, when the CPI report comes out. The Fed has its meeting on the 17th, and that's when they will put the two forces together and determine what to do. Things to keep in mind: the labor force has just now outstripped the number of open jobs. Inflationary pressures, meantime, continue to ramp up. I told you about the de minimis and shipping costs issues earlier this week. There are still tacoed countries like China and Mexico, our two top trading partners. And as Powell so eloquently put it in his Jackson Hole speech, a one-time price increase can take a long time to complete. As I mentioned in my de minimis video, shocks to food and oil prices can take 7 to 9 months to peak, and shipping cost shocks can take 14 months to peak. We could be well into next year before we know the full inflationary impacts. As I've said repeatedly, Powell was very clear in his Jackson Hole speech that the new fiscal framework is going to focus on price stability primarily, because price stability has a stronger supporting relationship towards unemployment than the other way around. He also noted that the Fed is no longer using the ELB, or the effective lower bound, as the starting point for its fiscal policy. The how low can you go days are over. What this means for interest rates is that if there is a cut in September, it will probably be small, and it will probably not be permanent. As you can also tell, Trump's policies are destroying the economy left, right, and center. Interest rates cannot solve this entire problem in and of themselves. And do you know what would be the final nail in that coffin? Loss of Fed independence. If Trump gets his way and is able to oust governors to get a temporary rate decrease, the billionaires will get their sugar high, the rest of us will be screwed over, and it will take years, possibly longer, to fix this problem. Please, for the love of God, share this with your friends and family who think an interest rate decrease is the best thing they could get this year. It is quite possibly one of the worst outcomes for we the people.